Imagine if you were possessed by the spirit of Sean Connery. I mean, you'd run around saying things like, "Things in this submarine do not take kindly to bullets." If you were, inhabited by the spirit of Jimmy Stewart, you would say things like, "Well, it's a wonderful life, isn't it?" Well, sure you would. That's the way it would go. And if you were inhabited by the spirit of Johnny Cochran, you might sound like this: "Why are we even having a trial?" You see, once you're possessed by someone, by some miracle, by some spectacle of events, you being inhabited by these characters, it would change the way you think, it would change the way you act, it would change even the way you talk. Well, I give you some crazy and some amusing examples, but really, there's a point here. We are inhabited by the Spirit of Jesus Christ, and that's real and that's now. It's not a future hope. It's not a future indwelling. Jesus Christ lives in us now, and He's here. He's given His life to us in order to impact the way that we think, the way that we act, and the way that we speak to other people. So, have you thought about the reality of Christ in you right now? That it's not symbolic, it's not a future hope, it's a very present hope. And it affects every ounce of who we are and the way that we can act toward other people. The indwelling of Jesus Christ, Christ in you, our only hope of glory. This is the most fundamental piece, the core of the gospel. Paul said if there was no resurrection, we should be pitied. But there was a resurrection. Jesus Christ rose from the dead. He rose us up from the dead with Him. And now He lives in us so that He can live through us. And that can make all the difference.